we go. What's going on, guys? We're back here with NFC South Trash Talk Podcast, Episode 2. We're getting into the
Week
big boys.
3.
2. Episode 2.
I know.
Week 1. A couple games happened. Jalen Carter wants to play a little Hawk Tua with Dak Prescott. Chiefs go down. I repeat, Chiefs go down. But we're also here to talk about
NFC?
the rest of the week 1 predictions. So let's kick it off with obviously the first game, which is going to be our rivalry game. We got the Bucks.
Oh, yeah, 1 o'clock. I forgot.
Bucks and Falcons at 1 o'clock. Tampa Bay is missing a few key guys. Capitals. Falcons are missing their right tackle. This is going to be a very interesting game. These two teams, when they come together, they always put on a spectacle.
Last year, man, I was so upset.
Thursday night game was amazing.
For Falcon fans.
Well, no, that was a back and forth game. The second game was more Atlanta. Atlanta just took their foot off the gas towards the end, where Baker made it interesting. But I would not expect nothing less here. I do think this will end with a field goal. I'm going with my gut. I think Tampa Bay loses this week, and then they bounce back and beat us in Week 15. I'm sticking with that. I think Atlanta gets this win. They move on, and they get their asses handed to. No, I think they beat the Vikings next week. I think we're going to lose. Our biggest loss so far this season, if we don't lose tomorrow, will be the Commanders. I just think the Commanders have our number. Cody, how are you feeling on this?
Talking about for Week 1 game?
Yeah, how are you feeling?
Well, with Tristan Wirfs out and Chris Godwin out, I'm not.
I think you're missing a couple other guys. I saw your inactive list. There's like a couple other guys in IR as well. You got a lot of guys.
The majority of those people that, from what I saw, aren't our starters.
Yeah,
Majority of our starters are playing.
Yeah, you also gotta look at. There's a couple guys coming off injury, so you don't know how they're gonna be in the first game back too. Because a couple, I think one of your safeties.
Our center.
Yeah, one of your center. Your center.
Cody's coming off of an injury from last year.
One of your safeties is coming. One of your safeties coming off from season-ending injury. Or he played through an injury last year. So
Wait,
you're not
talking about AWJ.
No. Winfield
Okay.
Winfield played through. No, the other guy. The other guy that got hurt. I think he had a season-ending injury, so he's back.
I know Dean also had an injury.
And so it'll be interesting to see how Atlanta's offensive line holds up on the defensive line. It'll also see how the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive line, with the injuries with Tristan Wirfs, it sees how that was it left or right side.
Both.
To see how that interacts,
he
especially with now the Falcons having Leonard Floyd and their two young pass rushers and Walker and Pierce Jr. and see how they interact with the weaker side this week. I think this week is more of an advantage for Atlanta's D-line than it will be next week, because the Vikings have such a very good offensive line next week. I could see the pass rush struggling. This week, it's still Baker. Baker's still going to make this a game. Like I said, I'm not going to say this is going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be back and forth. I think it's going to come down to a last-minute field goal. And you know how young Waku is. He can make the game-winning field goals, but he can't make the chip shots. So I ultimately think this game ends 2017. Falcons come out with a win. They sneak out a win to move on to Week 2 when they play Sunday night football against the Minnesota Vikings. Yes, back-to-back years, the Falcons will be opening Week 2 on prime time. Cody, we have the first of many what we call shit show tank bowl games. We have the Indianapolis Colts versus the Miami Dolphins. I don't really care about this game. Do you?
Not really, because like you said, the Colts are literally going to be tanking a lot this year.
The Colts are going to be a top 5 team that's picking a quarterback next year. And there's some good quarterbacks coming out. We have Cade from Clemson. We have the kid from LSU. We have potentially Arch Manning if he does declare for. He hasn't declared yet, but he did come out and say that his grandfather's talking nonsense, that he never told his grandfather he's not committing. Especially if he wins the Heisman and they win the Natty, he's probably going to declare. I think,
So there's no point of anything else. You're already
yeah,
going to be one of the top recruited fucking QBs at that point.
and
Like,
these next 3 draft classes for QBs are going to be insane. You got this year with potentially Arch Manning lead the way. Next year you have
potential Arch Manning leading the way.
yeah, potential Arch Manning leading the way, and then the third year you have the likes of Jared. You have Jared Curtis, Julian. You have the Lewis kid out of Colorado. You have the same kid out of Ohio State. You have
Don't
who's
talk
the
about Ty Simpson.
Tyson's ass. Who's the
Thank
other
God.
kid? Who's the other?
Did you hear about the SEC? News people were talking about today. Ty
No.
Simpson has a chance to be top contenders for the national championship, or not national championship, but for the Heisman voting.
Yeah. No, I didn't see that. But like I said,
Yeah,
this year's gonna all be about Arch Manning. But I still
it
think,
was
yeah,
during the Texas game.
I think Arch Manning will have the next 2 drafts. But I also think that Cade Klubnik should not be overlooked. He had a good game today. I think he will be my pick to be if Arch Manning's not in this draft. Cade Klubnik should be going first. He should be the first quarterback
That
off the draft.
that's the Clemson one, right?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
He's only 21. I think. I think if the Saints don't get Arch Manning, they either get him or the kid out of LSU. But like I said, this draft class, this quarterback class, could rival the Jaden Daniels draft class, which is
Wait,
crazy.
who's the kid out of LSU?
Newsenheimer, I think his name is.
Oh wait, no, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's really good too. He's definitely like I said, top three quarterbacks in this draft. There's even that kid. There's another kid.
Carson Beck out of Miami.
Fucking get out of here with that trash.
Fuck no. As an Knowles fan, I'd never tell you that.
Fuck out of here with that trash. So I'm
Now,
gonna.
I will sit there and say Tim Tebow is the only good player that we ever
So
played against. Outside of that, no.
so we
Never.
have There's Garrett Newsomhire. There's Drew Aller. Drew Aller is the other one. There's the other potential. Drew Aller, and then Cade Klubnik. So these are the guys that are potentially that could go in top. So Penn State's Drew Aller, LSU's Garrett Newsomhire, Clemson's Cade Klubnik, and Florida's DJ Legway. So these are the guys that are probably this quarterback class is
After
pretty
fucking
deep.
lightweight play today, he shouldn't even be in the top fucking 15.
Yeah, but he's playing with how much offensive weapons does he really have? Anyways, we got to predict this.
His
So,
top 2 wide receivers, his fucking tight end,
uh,
his left tackle, his right tackle, and that's it.
Cody, who you going with for the Miami and Indianapolis game?
Oh, Miami.
Miami? Okay.
Yeah.
I got to agree. I think the Colts are going to be one of the worst teams in the league this year. I think
Mhm.
Daniel Jones, especially with Daniel Jones as their fucking quarterback, he's trash. So let's move on to the next one. We have we have 2 swap quarterbacks facing each other week 1 with Aaron Rodgers and Justin Fields. Both of them playing each other. Aaron Rodgers has returned to near the New Jersey, not New York, East Rutherford, New Jersey. And I got to say right now, I think the Steelers have potential to win the division this year. They have a very good roster. They just need Aaron Rodgers to play okay. They just need an okay. They need average quarterback play to at least get to the regular playoffs. And we already know with Mike Tomlin as their head coach, they're going to have an over 500 record. I'm going Steelers here.
We'll have to make this quick because my phone's at 4%.
Okay. Go, Cody.
Yeah, I got Steelers. Wait, Justin Fields starting?
Yeah, he's starting.
So his injury's not that bad?
No, I think it was a false alarm. I do think he's ready to go.
No, I gotta
So,
go Steelers.
yeah, he's starting. So Fields will start. So you're going Steelers as well. That's what I thought. Okay. So let's get into the next matchup. We have the Panthers versus the Jags.
Panthers.
We got both. I got the Jags in this one. I think Jacksonville will come out and win. I think the Panthers are going to struggle again. We got the Commanders and Giants.
Commanders.
I agree, Commanders. I think the Giants will keep it close though, because the Giants always play the Commanders tough. Uh, Cardinals Saints. This is going to be probably a terrible game, but I got to go with Cards.
Cards.
Then we got the Bengals and the Browns.
Bengals always struggle in Cleveland, so
Yeah, but I think they
you
swept
think
Cleveland.
Bengals?
They swept Cleveland last year.
Did they?
Yeah, I got to go with Joe Burrow fully healthy. He's got his 2 wide receivers signed. He'll get the W.
Did they sign T. Higgins?
Yeah, they signed both of them.
Okay. Well, I knew they. I saw Chase's contract.
Yeah, they also re-signed Trey Hendrickson for a year, so they have him back as well.
I did see that, and I was pissed. I was pissed. I was really expecting it because out of all the talks, I literally saw Tampa was number 1 for him. I was really hoping for him.
We were
Not
we were
gonna
number
lie.
2, but I didn't think we were going to get him after we traded up for James Pierce Jr. So we're both going. Are you going Bengals here?
Yeah.
All right, we got
Yeah,
Raiders.
if you got like you said, if we have a healthy Higgins, Chase, and Burrow, it's a deadly duo or trio. It's a deadly
Raiders.
trio.
Here's a good tight end too. Raiders Patriots. I gotta go Patriots here. I think Patriots are gonna win games this season. They're gonna be a rough,
See,
tough team.
Raiders are my dark horse this season.
I don't trust them.
You
I
have
don't
Geno
trust that
Smith?
I don't trust that that offensive line, man. Genty's gonna
No?
get swallowed up, dude.
You think so? But
Yeah.
Geno Smith, they got Renfro, they got
Do they have Renfro? No, they don't have Renfro.
yeah,
Renfro.
Renfro's their slot wide receiver.
No,
Yeah.
Hunter Renfro is no longer the receiver. He's where the
No?
fuck did he go? Hunter went to Hunter Renfro went to Carolina.
Oh.
Or it's not Hunter Renfro, but Renfro went to Carolina. Yeah, he plays for the Panthers. No, Hunter. It is Hunter.
Yeah, it's not Renfro. That's the only Renfro I know.
Oh no, he did get cut.
Huh?
Oh no, he got cut and then he re-signed with the Panthers. So yeah, well, there's another Hunter Renfro. He's in baseball. He plays for
Oh.
your Rays. Anyways, I got
I did not
Patriots
know
here.
that.
I got Patriots here. I think this is one of the many games the Patriots are going to win this season. Obviously, you're going to go.
I got Raiders.
You got Raiders. Yeah, you got Raiders. I'm turning the camera off so they can see it better. All right, so let's move on to the next one. We got the Seahawks 49ers. I think this is one of the 4 o'clock games. I'm going Seahawks here.
Wait, who's home?
Seahawks. Seattle's home.
Opening game.
I think Seattle's home. Let me double check
Oh wait,
that.
CMC is hurt. Yeah, I gotta go with Seattle. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
Seattle's
no matter
home.
because they got really good running backs still, right? Their backup's good.
You going Seattle or you going
Yeah.
49ers? All right, you going
But
Seattle.
Christian McCaffrey's injured now.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't look like it's serious though.
No,
He'll
but he
miss-
definitely won't be there for this.
No,
game.
he'll miss a couple weeks. So yeah, we both got Seattle. We're gonna go Titans Broncos here. I got Broncos winning this game. It's not even gonna be close.
Broncos are winning.
I think Cam Ward's gonna show little signs. I think it's like we talked about this last time. We talked about the potential rookie of the year. I think Cam Ward. It's Cam Ward's to lose. I think Matthew Goley would be. I would be my pick because of how good the Packers' offense is going to be good this year.
As a Knowles fan, I don't want to see him succeed at all.
Why? Because he played for Texas.
Texas. He played for Hurricanes. He played for Miami. Cam Ward.
No, I'm talking about Matthew Goldy.
Oh wait.
Goldie
Matthew.
played for the Longhorns. He was their top wide receiver.
Oh no, I didn't even know who that was.
Yeah, Cam Ward played for
Miami. Yeah, no, I was talking
Miami.
about Cam Ward. I was saying I hope Cam Ward don't do good.
Yeah, but we'll see. All right, so let's move on to the probably the game of the week, second game of the week behind the Sunday night game.
Bucks Falcons.
No,
No,
Packers.
that's game of the week.
Nah, I think game of the week's gonna be Lions Packers. This is gonna be a good game. These two teams hate each other, and the rivalries. The Lions have won the last
Micah
3
Parsons
games.
does play. I think Packers have a good shot at winning this game, but if Parsons does not play this game.
Oh, he's playing. It was already announced. He's playing.
Not from what I saw. Not from what I read on ESPN. They said he might not play
No, it
on
said I
ESPN.
got a notification today that said Micah Parsons
He's
is
literally.
expected
I
to play.
thought no, yeah, it says he's questionable. He's currently questionable right now.
I got a notification today that said no, he's questionable. Back's questionable, but expected to play versus Lions. Yeah, it
Yeah,
says right
that's what I
here.
thought. Yeah, he's questionable right now.
He's being limited, but it says Micah
Yeah.
Parsons expected to play against the Lions. The same thing goes for Darnell Mooney. It's looking like he will play against the Bucks. So we got Packers Lions here. This is one of the 3 tough matchups that we got going up the next 3 games. The Lions have
Wait, did the
won.
Lions have their team from last year or no?
Yeah,
What about Gibbs? Is Jameer Gibbs?
yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
I might
the,
have to go Lions on this one.
the Lions have also won 3 straight in Lambeau Field.
Have they?
Yeah, they've won 3 straight in Lambeau Field.
Is that where they're at?
Yeah, they're in Green Bay. This is the first time Green Bay is
Okay.
hosting their week 1 of the NFL season in a long time. I got to go with the Lions here. The Lions just the last few seasons have just found a way to win in Lambeau. The Green Bay Packers are still a dark horse for the playoffs. I just don't think they're going to win the division when the Lions are fully healthy. And Cody's picking the Lions as well. So let's get into the next the hard matchup. We have the Rams and the Texans. This is another hard prediction to pick. Both teams are very good. My coworker who is a Rams fan thinks the Texans are going to win. I can see that. I think Houston is going to be a sneaky, very good team this year. I think they have potential to be the 2nd seed in the whole NFL or AFC.
Wait, this is one of our 2 games or one of our 3 games of the non-conference games,
Yes,
right?
yes. We have the Texans,
Okay.
Rams. I think Texans, Rams, Colts, Dolphins. No, not Colts, Dolphins. Texas, Rams, and I think that's the only one.
Oh, is that the only one?
Yeah, no, Jags, Panthers. Those are the only 2 this week. Jags,
Okay.
Panthers.
There
All
you
right,
go.
so
That's what I
this
thought.
this one's a tough one, but I'm going with my gut, and I think Texans pull out a win. It's all going to determine how healthy Matthew Stafford is, and I just don't trust him right now, so I got to go with the Texans. I think C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans are going to get a huge win to start their season.
I don't know. After CJ Stroud started out last year, they don't have Tank Bell.
Yeah, but they still got Nico Collins, and they got that new kid they drafted in the 2nd round who's very good.
I don't even know who they drafted.
Shit, what's his name? They had a very good draft. Houston had a very good fucking draft.
Did they?
Yeah, they had a very good draft. Let's look at their. All right, 2025 NFL draft.
How many more are we predicting, real quick?
3 more. We got
3
3
more?
more.
Okay. Because I'm at 2% right now.
So we got NFL draft class. So the Texans got what's his name? So they drafted the Iowa State kid, Jaden Higgins, who's really good, and they got another
I don't know who that is.
They got a tackle and they got another wide receiver out of Iowa State. So they got both from Iowa State, both receivers from Iowa State. They also got the Jalen Smith. So they had a very good draft. They had a sneakily good draft.
Wait, why do I know Jalen Smith? Is that the Ohio State player?
No, USC. You're thinking of the other kid, the young kid, Jackson Smith. They took a quarterback. Oh my god. Anyway, so
Wait, what round?
they took a quarterback in the 6th round.
Oh.
So, anyways, they also got a very good tight end, Luke Lachey. So, anyways, who are you going with on this pick?
Are Rams healthy?
I don't know if Matthew Stafford's healthy, but he's playing.
Might have to go to Texas on this. I don't know. It's going to be a good matchup.
I think the Texans match up really well. Their defense is going to be very good this year.
This is like one of those matchups that I don't want to predict who wins. I just want to watch it.
Yeah,
you ever had those types of matchups?
These last 3, like I said, these last 3 games. So we have The Ravens, Bills. So we have the Lions, Packers, Texans, Rams, Ravens, Bills. Those 3 games are going to be tough to predict. I'm just thinking going with my gut because I think Houston's going to be a sneaky good team this year. All right, Cody, who you picking?
I have to go with Texans.
All right,
Like you said, if Matthew Stafford isn't 100%, I can't see the Rams winning.
exactly. So then we get into our Sunday night primetime game. Ooh, we got a beauty, baby. We got the Ravens versus Buffalo all the way this time. The Bills.
Ravens.
I gotta go Bills. I think Buffalo
So, my favorite team, not named Tampa Bay,
is
has
Baltimore.
always been Ravens.
I understand where you're coming from. But I
Here's why.
still think
I've
Buffalo wins
always
this.
loved watching Ed Reed
Yeah,
and Ray Lewis.
I can see that.
Especially Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis is my favorite NFL player of all time.
I can see that, Cody. That's
But
understandable. But I just feel
Lamar
like
Jackson
yeah,
is a very good. Wait, he has a losing record against Buffalo
in
in Buffalo, right?
the playoffs. He
Oh
apparently
no,
plays
that's right.
well.
It's in the playoffs. So yeah, I think I gotta go with Ravens then. If he has a winning
I
record and
I
regular
think
season, I'm going.
I got this weird feeling that Buffalo is going to be the best team in the AFC. I think they're going to finish with the first seed. I think Buffalo is going to win this game. Buffalo usually on prime time at home they don't lose. Uh, I don't like this. The last time these two teams matched up in the regular season, the Bills were not fully healthy. The Bills are fully healthy. I think they're the better team in my opinion. I think Lamar Jackson is the better quarterback,
Did
but
Ravens just get a wide receiver too?
yeah, they got DeAndre Hopkins, but I don't think
There
he's
you go.
gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be a major factor in this. I think the Bills are gonna be very good. That kid, what's the kid they drafted last year? He's gonna be really good this season. He's gonna have a monster year. The kid out of who they
FSU.
draft? Is it FSU?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the wide receiver.
Coleman, Kevin
Yeah.
Coleman.
Yep.
Keon or Kevin? Is it Keon? Calvin
Oh,
Coleman?
yeah, it's Kevin Coleman. You're right.
He's gonna have Keon Coleman's gonna have a
Or
monster
is it
year
Keon?
this year. Yeah, it's Keon Coleman. He's gonna have a monster year. The Bills, I think, also
I
drafted
can't even remember his first name. I
another.
just know his last name's Coleman.
They drafted another wide receiver out of Maryland this year. Caden
Oh no,
Pratt.
is that what percent?
We got 2 more, so don't worry. So I'm going Bills here. My gut says Bills. I'm sticking with the Bills. Bills always win at home in prime time during the regular season. All right, let's
Like I
get
said,
into
I'm
it.
going Ravens.
Let's get to our last week 1 matchup, and that is the Vikings and the Bears. Da Bears. Da Bears.
Oh, see, the Bears with their current QB, he actually did quite decent last year for a rookie QB and for
For
a Bears rookie QB.
and I don't think Caleb Williams is going to be this. I think he's a great quarterback. He's amazing. I just feel like in the situation, people give him way too much shit because he was put in such a terrible situation last year with Matt Eberflus as his head coach, and the fact that Eberflus forced the offensive coordinator on him, and it just wasn't working with Caleb. Now that they have Johnson calling the plays, I think Chicago could be a sneaky team to make the playoffs this year. I'm going the Bears. I gotta go the Bears. I think the Vikings are. I think the Vikings have a very good offensive line. I think they match up. They don't match up well with the Bears. I think they match up way better against us next week. But we'll see how JJ McCarthy looks. That's my more interesting.
I'm not believing in him.
I want
I'll
to see
give
what it
him a
looks
chance,
like.
but
I do want to see.
I don't think he's ready QB.
They also have Carson Wentz. So, but
Nice.
We're both going the Bears. We're going
Yep.
the Bears. All right, let's get. That's week 1's prediction. Let's get into our week 2 Thursday night game.
If I leave randomly, I am sorry my phone died.
Yeah, go ahead and get your prediction real quick before you end up leaving.
Who's the Thursday night game?
Commanders, Packers.
Oh. Commanders.
You going Commanders? I think Packers. I think Packers rebound. Micah Parsons is a big factor in this game.
But he will be back for that game, though.
He'll be 100. He'll be at 100% for this game. I think. This is a short week for both teams. They got to turn around and go to play on Thursday night. I think Packers win at home. They lose to the Lions week 1. They win week 2. This is going to be a real test for the Commanders this season. They have a very tough schedule to start. They got 3 potential playoff teams in the Packers, They got Packers. Oh, they have the Raiders. Well, Raiders, yeah, Raiders could be a potential playoff team, and they have us. So they have
That's what I'm saying. Raiders are my dark horse team
and
this year.
they have a tough schedule to start. They have the Packers next week, Raiders week 3, us week 4, Commanders or Chargers week 5, Bears week 6, and they have the Chiefs week 8. So they have a really tough schedule this year. So the Commanders might lose more games. But anyways, that is all the time we have for this week as we get ready for our week 1 officially.
Matchups.
Week 1 is officially
Tomorrow.
over. Cody, good luck tomorrow.
Good luck to you as well.
Go
I'm gonna need it more.
Go fuck yourself. I hope the Buccaneers don't even
And
make.
go Bucks.
Fuck. Anyways, that's all the time we have left. Thank you, Cody. You're free to go. I'm gonna end this off.
Later.
All right, so that is all the time we have for today. We're gonna wrap this up real quick, and go Falcons.